eternal Shenron! By your name, I summon you forth!
I am Shenron. I shall grant you any wish. Now speak.
Hello? How you guys doing today? Oh, I need to mute myself a minute. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys enjoyed that trailer. Oh my god, we have 80 people. What's going on, guys? Nice to have you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed that trailer. I worked really hard on that. I did all that myself, and I learned a lot of new stuff in the process. But yeah, I'm gonna move right into this. This was the trailer for our new update, Dragon Block Apollo Remastered. We are out of beta. No, it's not for a release. That is something happening later down the line. But at this point, this is probably better. So, remastered, out of beta, obviously less bugs, all that cool stuff. I am gonna go ahead and start this by telling you guys one of the main things about this update. You guys are getting reset. But let me preface that with a little bit of info. I know you guys are probably gonna be a little bit upset about it. However, keep in mind that with this update, it is necessary to reset you guys in order for us to rescale the server, rebalance, improve, and make it all better. And with this reset, we hope to improve progression to the extent that you guys will not even remember the old server. And we just felt it was necessary for this reset. And it's nearly been 2 years since we've, done our last reset, so it's overdue. And there's we've had 45,000 unique players, which is, thank you guys so much for that, by the way. That is amazingly a couple people, a few. I'm gonna go ahead and we've been working on this for a couple months now. There's been a lot leading up to it, and this is our best update by a long shot. Everyone involved worked really hard on this. Everyone involved was also so excited to be working on it, which made me really happy because, it's hard to get a group of people in this Minecraft community that is motivated and excited to work on stuff, but everyone, was super excited for it. which I'm so glad for. I'm grateful for. But yeah, everything on the server is being improved. We are everything. A couple systems are being removed, some that were underdeveloped, but there will be content after this update. This update is meant to be a somewhat 1.0, right? You know, it's meant to be a full playable experience to cover this. So it's Dragon Ball Z, you know, Saiyan Saga to Buu Saga. As you guys saw, 72 quests. I'll go over a couple of things in the trailer. You're gonna get 72 quests, just main story, and each of these quests is about, just a rough estimate, 5 times better than the old quests. You have better dialogue, better questing itself, better scripting, dude. I learned JavaScript through this update. So I learned so many things I did not know before. This was such a learning experience for me. You know, through Byte and Cosmic, my developers, and yeah. So a lot of things are gonna be improved, and also, custom form grinding was cool and all, but custom forms don't exist, so they're actually just gonna be part of the server, and they're actually just gonna be forms. So all those custom forms are staying, or will be revamped, seen later in the server's life, because, well, I'm actually, sorry guys, I'm gonna cut myself off. I'm gonna give everyone a shout out who worked on this. Credits for everyone. Obviously, first off, Cosmic, our developer, he does all, pretty much, the client side and server development, aside from I. And then Kazal, Terrain Builder, he made all, like, about 70 quest locations, 100 by 100 quest locations. They're huge. You only see about a quarter of what you actually play in, and you guys don't see it on screen. And the spawn. Yeah, Kazal did all the spawn you guys see here. You guys, the trailer will be uploaded after this video is done, or stream is done. It's backwards. Of course, Cody, our structure builder, he improved the spawn visually, the structures, the city, and Ice, our quality assurance and NPC maker, he was just doing the footwork of all the quest making, all the NPC making. And of course, Vegeta, he helped me plan a lot of this. He did a lot of the dialogue. Yeah, he wrote the script I'm reading, but not really following. So that's cool. Now that we got all the credits out of the way, I'm gonna move into, you know, I already talked to you guys about the revamped questing. Actual NPCs, or storyline. Is it gonna lag? Maybe for the first few days due to the influx of players. Also, just so you guys know, the update is not coming out right now. We still have a couple things to finish up, and we wanted to give ourselves the necessary time to properly make this update what we want it to be. So bear with us. It will be within June, obviously June 2020, this month. 80 players on the server, dude. Easily 100. Hit 100 last time. Not trying to flex. But you know, same spawn. A big thing. This is small, big thing. I like it. Achievements. You guys will be able to find hidden things in every single quest location. All 72. Some of them have 2. And then around spawn, all of that, you're gonna be able to find your like neat little secret items, you know, that will just, like, achievements. You get achievements for going to your form for the first time. Many cool things like that, just to make this feel more like, we want this to feel like an experience, like a game, rather than a Minecraft server, right? Because, yeah, we just want it to feel better for you guys. But, I'm not gonna talk about Naruto here. I'll let Byte handle all that, you know. Moving on, we got Form Mastery. Mastery is a cool thing. I told you guys, like, a couple minutes ago, custom form farming is not gonna be a thing anymore. Why is that? Well, I feel it is very boring to sit there for multiple hours farming out your custom forms, just slapping NPCs for hours on end. That is stupid. We want it to be more questing, with a little bit of grinding, obviously, because we want you guys to still have a little bit of what the server was, but a lot of bit of what we can do right. So you guys will get, you know, a lot of what you like, and more of what you didn't know you liked. You know, not trying to say you guys should like something, but yeah, no more brainlessly slapping NPCs. I could show you guys. Well, actually, they're also a little bit jumping forward here, but there will be you guys will get to see sneak peeks of the gameplay before the update comes out. We might be getting a couple YouTubers to play, and just record prior to release, so you guys get a little introduction to the content, so you can see all that stuff and get an experience, or visual experience before you play, because I figure that's pretty cool. Also, we're gonna be releasing a little documentary, right, in a couple of days, where it just demonstrates the work process of everyone involved, some nice slow motions, cinematics, not cinematic, but yeah, you guys will get to see some of the gameplay, some of that soon. Also, we have a new boss system. Dude, it's called Challengers. So you challenge bosses from the main story. No longer is it just awkward bosses that won't be there sometimes. You teleport to your arena, you fight the boss, you teleport back. That sounds super simple, but it's all done via NPC scripting. So that was a lot of behind the scenes work to make that actually work. But yeah, Challengers, you guys will get to learn a little bit more about that in the future. I want to keep it a little bit I want you guys to experience it when you play. I don't want to tell you everything. Just telling you, bosses are a lot better now. A lot more entertaining to grind those, and it will be part of your main gameplay. Storyline progression, you're not going to do it in one day, no matter how hard you try. So as for that, we want gameplay to last. We were thinking for the Z Saga, if you were to cut every corner possible, we were thinking 50 hours of gameplay for a pretty average player. Someone that gets like 8 hours a day, which is a lot. However, a lot of you guys do that, and I appreciate you guys for playing so much. This server's great. I love this player base. Sometimes on Fridays. Today's a Friday though. We're making economy pretty cool. Zenny will be more important than it used to be. So that'll be nice. You guys will get to actually have an economy per se, right? Because right now Zenny on the main server is just kind of meh. So moving on from that, you guys are gonna have sensu beans and stuff. There will be other healing items like the capsules, if you guys remember those, the HP capsules. That will be it will be something like that. We're having some of the Kakarot. You guys have ever played Kakarot? We're having some of those restorative. I don't know. Probably said that wrong. Restorative items. That will be it'll be nice, and you'll be able to use those more in combat, and it will be less it will be less than sorry, brain, what's going on in my head. There'll be a cooldown, and it will you won't just be able to spam them. So if you die, you're more than likely gonna die. It's gonna be an otherworld system. It's not gonna be super annoying, don't worry. Our team tries to make it the best experience for you guys. So we actually test things. We're not gonna make a stupid system where if you die, you have to wait like 5-10 minutes. That would be extremely obnoxious. So yeah, ranks are being kept, dude. Nobody is losing their donation ranks. If you paid money for your rank, you're keeping it. However, if you got your rank in game via a savior token or hero token, you will not be keeping that. So if you got your rank from the web store, you're gonna be fine. If you ever went to the web store to acquire your rank, you're gonna be fine. Again, touching on the donation stuff, we strive to keep this server as free to play as possible, right? Obviously, we have bills to pay, and thanks to your guys' amazing support, they do get paid, and I appreciate that so much. We are going to be increasing prices a bit, as well as balancing them a little bit more, a lot bit more really, so that it is less pay to win, but rewarding. We don't want you guys to be able to buy your way to map, but we want you to be rewarded. Crate piece will still be there. So that's all fine. We're keeping pretty much all the donation stuff, just adjusting it to be a little bit more fair for those who can't afford it and those who can, and all that. But yeah, as for that, that's about all for the donation stuff. We're PvP system. We now have a parrying system in place, so you can parry NPCs or enemies, attacks and players. So then we'll further kind of make combat. Basically, will nullify the damage, and if you time it properly, there's a timing system in it. You will negate damage and have no cooldown, but there's a range of how long the cooldown can be depending on how you parry it. So it's a big timing game. Yeah, Dark Souls. Basically, I love Dark Souls. Souls are cool. Oh, I don't know if I touched on full masteries. I kind of did. I kind of got off. Full mastery is gonna be full mastery. So you get your form, Super Saiyan. You can master it maybe up to 5, I think is what we were doing. And you do that by farming challengers. Okay, farming, I know I said farming was gonna, that, but the farming is more interesting. The NPCs do a lot more. NPCs have key blasts, by the way. That's cool. I didn't mention that before. NPCs have dialogue. That's just a nice little thing. It won't just be you punching someone. They teleport and stuff and all that. Okay. Cool. That's Vegeta in the chat, by the way. Haha. From the mod. I'm gonna move on to... Actually, I'm gonna let you talk, Vegeta. Go ahead and talk. Let me unmute on stream. Go ahead.
Alright, boys. Can you hear me? Am I coming through on the stream? Yeah, I am. Okay. There's a lot to this update. I'm really, really excited about this. Guys, stop saying no in chat. I hate you. I hate all of you. I hate the fans on Keemstar. We've worked really hard on this update, and all of the content is so much better than the current server. Like, sometimes I log on to the current server and I look around at the spawn and I'm like, ugh, I don't like this. Beforehand, I was like, oh, that's alright. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Never again. But my favorite part of this update is the challenger system, the new bosses. The old bosses were kind of boring. You went to a dome and you fought a bunch of people. Now it's really fun. They're my baby. They're my mind child. I loved everything about them. And actually, I'll just go into detail on them now. Essentially, it's like they're like bosses, except they level up. They break through their limits, like the characters in the story, and it makes it for a lot more interesting farming. It's still farming, obviously, otherwise the playtime on the server would be pretty low, and we don't want that. We want to provide hours of playtime for the players. So in order to do that, we've added a lot of challengers, and they each have different forms. Every single challenger in the game has at least 3 forms. And by forms, I mean like variants of their challengers. Like, obviously, there are going to be some enemies who don't actually have transformations per se. Thanks, Legacy Reapers. I love you too. But my count, I think, is around 26 or 27 challengers, not including movie bosses. And each of those have at least 3 forms. A lot of them have 4, 5, or 6. There are not any new custom forms as far as I can tell. But the challenges are really fun. Oh yeah, each challenger, once you beat them a certain amount of times and you get a certain place in the story, you'll get a new star variation. There are up to 6 stars of challengers. When it comes to really main characters like Goku or Vegeta, they go up to 6 stars, and those will be the top tier enemies. They'll be super hard, but they'll also drop the most. And form mastery. Form mastery will be very heavily linked to the challenger system. You'll have to defeat certain challengers that are related to the form to unlock the mastery of the form. So for things like Super Saiyan 3, to unlock the mastery for that, you'd have to fight Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Majin Buu and all of those guys. And that's really cool. It's not going to be a guaranteed thing, and you won't have to defeat them a certain amount of times strictly. It'll be like a drop chance kind of thing. And that's going to be really fun. So not only are challengers for training, but also they're for the really cool form mastery that we're adding in. Oh, I just love challengers so much. They're so good. Oh, I hope you guys have fun fighting Goku like a million times. But it'll be fun because it'll be a bunch of different kinds of Gokus. And then once you unlock the new kind of version of them, it's just, wow, very nice.
It's a step up and it changes the reward. It'll feel different.
It'll feel different.
And we're gonna strive to make them, you know, unique and not have the same skill sets. None of that boring stuff.
Yeah.
Do you care if I move on to the post content now?
No, go ahead. I've talked enough about challengers.
Okay. Yeah. The challengers are my baby. Don't try to. You're not gonna adopt my kid now. I put
Listen
so
up,
much
buddy.
time.
I'm the one who told you about the idea for challengers.
I'm
right?
deafening him. All right, guys. Sorry about that. He was getting a little bit out of line. However, you know, moving on to post content. So I want you guys to know that this is not the end of content. Like, this update is not going to be the only thing that comes out for this remaster. As you guys know, Saiyan Saga Taboo, there's a couple things missing there, like GOD, ROF, U6, you know, all of that. That will be coming out after this update. We'll keep you guys posted on that, but all of that, well, maybe not all of Super, but most of Super, I can guarantee you guys, God and ROF, you guys will not, that'll be free for everybody to access. We have talked in the past about DLCs because we pay people to develop. The developers paid. Vegeta here is, you know, he's paid for his work. All of that, everyone involved is offered pay and whatnot. So, you know, so what I'm getting at is we will in the future have paid expansions, but we will not have any paid expansions for quite a while. You guys will get a solid amount of big updates, as well as we're going to be doing patches, you know, the normal stuff. We're not going to leave bugs unfixed. Yeah. But yeah, I can tell you guys will be getting GT. You guys will be getting Heroes at some point. And, of course, Super Saga. That one's more important. Movie bosses. Those will be coming out with the Super Saga. Or, sorry, around. Like, they'll be paired together, rather. So you'll get, you know, Super Saga with, like, you'll get God with a new feature, as well as some movie quest. And obviously, movie quests, they're not movie quests. They're movie quests. Movie sagas. You're gonna get multiple quests within each movie, right? Because it's a hour to 2 hour movie typically. It's not one fight. So, yeah. You guys can look forward to that. We're not gonna have as many movie quests, however, it will be, you know, it'll be all the important movies you guys like. Obviously, Dragon Ball Super Broly at some point. We want to give you guys the best content we can. So, yeah, 7 movies planned at the moment. We unlock forms along with the story saga. Somewhat, Liz. You unlock your level 1 mastery. Vegeta, would you like to explain that? Because Vegeta did all the scaling. I was just doing the behind the scenes and technical.
Yeah, you unlock the level 1 of your mastery throughout the story. Every single form, not just the base forms like Super Saiyan. You also unlock custom forms like God of Destruction and MUI through, you know, the story. Well, maybe God of Destruction will be through challengers, but that's a special case because it was really, really hard to fit that into the story in a place where you're not going to unlock a form right after it, you know? But every other form will be unlocked through the story. All.
Explain the mastery system so they don't just think they're getting the form and that's it.
The mastery system, you start off with the weakest version of the form, and then you can do challengers or, depending on the form, special training for the form to make it stronger. And that goes for every form. And for certain forms, you'll get like a special version, a special ability with it once you fully master it, like Super Saiyan Blue. And no, you won't get God forms for now. That's in
that's
God of Destruction.
That's actually that'll be our first big update, God of Destruction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to them right quick. So thank you
right.
for the mastery. Guys, I would like to. I understand a lot of you guys are a little bit upset about the reset, and I understand. You guys put a lot of time into the server, and I appreciate your guys' time. You know, your time means a lot to me. You guys could be doing a whole lot of other things besides playing on my Minecraft server. However, I appreciate you guys for doing so because I'm glad you guys, you know, choose our server to play and all that stuff. And I hope that you guys will stay with us through this reset because we want to make this a better experience that is only possible through a reset. So, you know, this would not be possible without a reset. And obviously, this would not be possible without your guys' support. You guys help us keep the server up via financial support, as well as, you know, you help me, well, as well, financial support, pay people to get better content. And, you know, you guys keep me motivated when, like, I'm so happy that you guys are receiving this so well. Honestly, it makes me so excited that you guys actually received this well, and, you know, I'm glad you guys liked the trailer. I could play it again once we're done talking here. You know, but yeah, I worked really hard on that trailer. I love that trailer. It was great. Yeah. So, Vegeta, do you have anything else to say? I'm gonna make sure we covered all the points. Actually, there's one more thing, but yeah, go ahead.
There are a couple things. For the people who got bored when they got max, that is no longer going to be a problem. Because essentially there will be no
You're not gonna get max.
Yeah, you're not gonna get max. The max will be high enough and your TP gain will not be high enough to get you to max. So essentially, PvP is going to be based more on skill and strategy than just two max people spamming left click, you know? Are we removing lock on? I don't know if we ever decided on that.
No, lock on, this comes with PvP rebalancing.
Oh no, we're rebalancing lock on, so
yeah,
it's not gonna be
less
just
accurate.
Yeah,
So
you're not
it's
just gonna turn on lock on
snap.
and then
You don't
spam
have
left
lock
click.
Yeah. And also, auto-clicking fast, or clicking, or auto-clicking at all, we're going to try our best to remove that. That's a lot of the PvP stuff is kind of second for us at the moment, because we have a couple things we still need to finish in development, but that is definitely important to us. So if it doesn't come on the day of release, it will be coming a couple days later, or like you know, in a patch and whatnot. But yeah, so TP has been scaled down. So instead of, you know, before you guys used dozens of billions to get to your max stats, or billions. I don't know if I said that. But it's down in the millions now. A million TP is huge, guys. So, you know, a million TP will get you so far. And the NPCs have the levels. Level scaling has been changed, guys. Your level is now your cumulative stats, so your total stats. So the max is 600k if you were to get to 100k. 100k is not the max, by the way. However, you guys, the strongest enemy you fight in Z is Kid Buu at 150k, right?
There is a enemy after that. That's I think 160k.
Okay, 160k. So you guys need to be around 160k. If you had 100k in all stats, you'd be at 600k. You guys see the discrepancy there? You guys have lots to look forward to. Yeah.
Well, also about TP.
Please don't kill yourself because of this reset. This reset is very good, and
yeah, the reset, it's really good for everyone. Don't think of it as starting new on the same server. Think of it as joining a new server, because that's really what it is. Because everything in this update is
beta
changing.
Closed. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty much not the beta anymore. It's a remaster. It's Dragon Block Apollo Remastered, not Dragon Block Apollo.
Sky, chill out there.
Beta.
Buggy incomplete version tomorrow. I mean, the incomplete version would be lacking half the story, but
yeah. I haven't finished actually scaling the story yet. That's one of the things that we need to do, but that shouldn't take very long. And there's really not that much left to do. We've been working on it for a while, and it's mostly done. We will definitely have it out within June 2020. But back on TP, a lot of people have become familiar with trading TP for items, but no more. All right, I don't want that anymore. No more trading TP for items, guys. It's TP is no longer able to be traded. You're gonna use Zinni. You have no choice. You're using Zinni or you're using nothing. It's ridiculous. But yeah. I'm sorry. I was a little bit angry there, but I'm very passionate about this. You know, you won't find a way, Sky. It'll literally be impossible. It'll be hard coded in that you cannot trade TP.
The staff members that he's gonna try to find a way. Also, weapons and gear, rather, weapons, armor. We are still on the fence of that. It might be implemented in a small fashion into the 1.0 release of this remaster. However, later down the line, we plan on adding a whole lot more armor and gear. Like gear, weapons, and armor, you know, that's what gear is. So, yeah. Anything else, or can we move on to the, last bit?
I think that's it.
Also, guys, this should be coming. I said June 2020, so.
Are you still on the content?
No.
Did you talk about divine rank?
People already know about that. Divine rank is just a new donation rank. I don't really feel like it needs to be covered.
All right, and crates are getting a rebalance, kinda.
I already mentioned that. Our rank's getting new benefits. The kits will be redesigned, obviously, to match the new scaling. Have you guys been working on this map for like 2 years? No. All the terrain for Saiyan Saga Taboo was made in less than a month. So, I don't know what's going on with other servers in the Minecraft in general, but you just gotta get the right people, dude. Because my man Kazel pumped out nearly 70 locations, 100 by 100 terrain in that short amount of time. Like, I think Vegeta, and Kazel probably all have 10 days each on time on this update in a month, which that's 1/3 of the month. Are we getting rewarded for on time? You'll be even more rewarded for on time. Your on time will be, even more. Your member ranks, we're still gonna have those. Will actually be cooler. They won't just be tags with a moderately okay kit. We're gonna move on. We've kind of already been doing this. But Q&A. Right? We're good for that?
Yup. Q&A is good.
Alright. One thing we've talked about this in the past, TP boosters are gonna exist. So kits are most likely just gonna be giving you TP boosters. Also, you guys are gonna get your daily login rewards. That's been talked about a while. I said it earlier. We have achievements. We do, in fact, have achievements now. And a gift box. A lot of cool things, really. So you guys are going to get a lot of cool stuff just for playing every day. Adding auctions, not on release.
Auctions would be weird, because there's a lot of stuff that you can't really trade.
Well, custom forms, in essence, have been killed by the Dragon Block community. However,
He said custom races, by the way.
Oh, well, I guess. How did I read that like that? Okay. Well, yeah, custom races will be staying. Of course, you guys paid money for those. That'd be kind of rude, per se, to get rid of that. You guys won't even be able to become deities yet. God is locked behind Super Saga, the God storyline. So, but custom forms, we're not gonna add new custom forms. I mean, we might, but we don't need new custom forms. Custom forms are gonna be more important. And also custom forms are gonna be similar to the, sake of they're gonna be more like normal forms, because everything is gonna have a mastery, so there's not gonna be separate menus. Everything is gonna be in one menu, yeah. This is Q&A. Feel free to ask any questions, guys. We'll answer most questions. Are we gonna have Armorer's Workshop? No. Armorer's Workshop.
It'll still be in the mod, but players won't have access to it.
Yeah, it's used for us to technical things. But yeah, no. Armorer's Workshop being used by players. Unfortunately, I know it's great for customizing your character and adding stuff, armor and whatnot. However, We'll be adding custom cosmetics, right? Yes.
So you won't lose your ability to customize yourself. It'll just be you won't be able to use Armor's Workshop.
Cosmetic armor have durability still. Depending on how we implement gear, it won't break. I can tell you that. If it does have durability, it will not break. Still have it afterward. Might have to repair it, but that's as far as that will go. Can I recuperate my custom form?
No, everything is being reset.
I was gonna make a joke, but then everyone would take it seriously.
Yeah. Give Cade Corner.
I rank it. If you ever bought a rank via the store, points or money, you will keep it. But if you got Savior or Hero specifically in game, no. I stopped on my streaks, kid. Let's see. What about faction and faction wars? I mean, sure, you guys can do that. It's all you. That's all up to the player base.
I've actually already created the staff faction. Bean Gang is making a return, boys.
Yeah, me and me, Ice, Vegeta, a lot of us are gonna be actually playing the server with you guys.
That's how good this update is. We've literally worked on it and we're going to play it.
Yeah, dude. We worked on it for like a month and we're gonna be playing. But obviously, we're gonna be enforcing faction versus faction. We don't want it to become super toxic like it was at one point. But we will be, allowing it, and you guys can do that, but we don't want it to become a problem. So don't make it a problem, guys. Be good people, I trust you guys. I'm gonna show you guys some stuff. I don't know why it's... Let me stretch the screen. We're gonna be ending the stream here in a moment. I'm just gonna show you guys a couple things. This is just a small thing, it looks a little bit nicer, a little bit tiles, all that. Also, guys, it's still Q&A, so feel free to ask questions. When's the release for this? We're looking mid-June, but we will keep you guys posted. Actually, I'm not gonna fly around spawn. You guys have already seen screenshots, and that's all you get to see. Because
there's hidden stuff around spawn. We don't want to spoil any of that.
That, and they should experience it whenever they log in.
That's true too.
No, should I show them?
Gang.
Should I show them the challenger?
Sure.
Okay. Jeez.
You can thank Cody for the new shop, Swan Boot.
Yeah, Cody did all the structures. I have to de-op myself 1 minute. Dude, I want to go to Arena 1 pod. Did it just not work, guys? Oh, the server was lagging. That's awkward.
They do the stars for challengers do not get reset. Once you unlock a certain challenger, then they'll be unlocked forever. I will try and keep Bing Gang as non-toxic as possible, Soul Keeper.
Update the Twitch mod pack. We don't have access to that. Updates to Family C can be a thing. We're obviously updating Dragon Ball XD.
Yeah.
But we don't know if we're gonna add Family C. It depends if there's any problems.
For all you people that want Super Saiyan 5, literally just turn it on in the settings.
Yeah.
Choke you won't have Super Saiyan 4.
Well, this is still work in progress, but the menu is just a nice little dialogue thing, and it teleports you to the challenger, and the challenger talk to an NPC there, you spawn in and whatnot. This texture pack is just work in progress. So, yeah. Where can I download the mods and stuff? Technic. Type in Dragon Block Apollo. So, gonna have the new DBC update with sights and key swords. Unfortunately, yes. for the keyblades, I don't like keyblades myself. If you guys like them, sure, yeah, you can use them. Sorry for the awkward showcase of challengers. They're still work in progress. Yeah, key attacks are cool in this update.
Blaze, I added some forms for Namekian and for human. Because they didn't have a lot of forms to space out between the stories, so I just added in a couple more.
Thoughts on the mod being updated by his brother? I mean, I think it's great that he's continuing his brother's legacy. Jin worked very hard on the mod, and it's nice that it's being continued and not just being left. And as long as he keeps doing cool things with it, I'm for it, dude. I don't think he necessarily likes us, but I like him. I'm simping, bro. If I got a simp, I'm a simp, boys. But Q&A.
Listen, if you don't ask more questions, then I will be very displeased myself.
Yeah, you think people would have a lot of questions.
Yeah, but instead they just call you a simp all the time.
I mean, I called myself a simp, so I'm not even mad about that. I was the one who made everyone start that. It doesn't hurt me if I started it.
We will never approve of Namekians officially, and you can just let go of that dream, Alrive. Justin, yes.
Demon race? Yeah. I got one answer because I highlighted it. Harko, space them again. When is the release? Mid-month, June. This month. Or keep you guys posted in the Discord. Make sure you're in there. I'm sure you guys are. What forms were added for the humans and the Namekians? Go ahead and talk about that. They send the
hold on, let me check the sheet. Yeah, amazing.
Make your own custom forms. You guys talk about for you or for us? Because we. Namekians have the most range? What? No. That's
Namekians got the new Super Namekian form, and humans got Spirit Control.
Races are stronger, well, naturally, Saiyan has a lot more forms because the main race. However, we try to balance them as best as possible. Yeah. What's your opinion on Dragon Ball V, the new mod coming to 1.7.10? Don't really have an opinion on it. Cool, someone's making another mod. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
if I missed any questions, post it again. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Don't trash on human, Theo, because in the current, it has the strongest multiplier, God multiplier out of all the forms.
I'm gonna answer. So we are never gonna sell custom forms in any extent.
Yeah.
We do not support that.
Yeah, we don't want to make this pay to win at all. Mostly everything you buy should be balanced enough so that it won't give you an unfair advantage. Really, it might just like the kits for the ranks and stuff. They'll give you a bit of a boost with the TP boosters, but it's not like they're gonna make you leagues ahead of everyone else. You know, you get what you pay for, but you don't break the server.
Also, I'll be posting info in the. I'll be making a new chat. So you guys will be able to see all the information there. I'm going to. Yeah. So.
Jay, we aren't going to be really having deities in the base update because like God and angels are really added in Super.
Mm-hmm. We don't use Naruto Seed, but I'm not the owner of Naruto Seed. There's a great owner over. Sorry, on our Naruto server, Naruto Ninja Life Apollo, we have a great owner over there, Lightflow. He's working on an amazing new mod for that. So join that Discord if you guys want info on that.
Blaze Kaioken will have the same use as it does right now. Yeah.
But would you make it possible to earn though? Well, custom forms for players, like unique ones, no. But obviously, I explained this earlier, Mastery kind of makes custom forms normal forms. Like calling them custom forms is just a gimmick that other servers use, and I don't want to use that anymore. We just have Super Supreme Kaioken, it's a form. We have God, it's a form. We have Berserk, it's just a form. They're just all forms. Well, when you say combat is more strategy based, pairing will allow for timing based stuff. It's not like 1.8 combat. Don't get that twisted. Pairing is a complete optional thing to negate damage. The forms here one shot still no.
Also for combat, lock on is being nerfed. there will be no max, so it's not just going to be max players punching each other and over and over again. It'll be way more strategy based, and it'll be based on your build and all that. And Kaioken will not work with all forms. I mentioned earlier that the max mastery level for Blue will allow you to use Kaioken with it. We might do the same thing for Super Saiyan, I'm not sure.
We'll see. We will. A lot of this is subject to change because that stuff we can change last minute, really. That sounds weird, but that can be changed easily. And we're still finishing up some base stuff because I had to put a lot of time into the trailer, graphics, all of that. There was a lot of time. Also, again, gonna plug the documentary. Everyone involved is very excited. You guys will get to hear from the individual people who worked on this. Kazel, Cody, Cosmic, me and Vegeta. You guys will be able to hear what we enjoyed about this update and all that. And as well as you get to see some slow motion shots of stuff being made. Yeah, you guys always ask for max to be increased. That's a stupid way. That's a stupid way to, increase playability. We won't do that. There is no max though, or you're never gonna hit max because the rate at which you level up will slow down to an extent where it becomes nearly impossible.
Yeah, there is technically a max, but it's going to be so high, and the TP that you get is going to be so low that you will never get it. Also, I don't know if we can remove it because there's we
can't technically remove it, but we can.
Job energy and all that.
Also, one thing about lag, the server's just gonna be less laggy in general with smaller numbers because when the server is storing for each player billions of TP in their stat sheet, that's gonna be a lot more than a couple million. That's just a basic Java thing, because this is, servers. Obviously, we want the server to be less laggy. Another thing.
TP gain is more than 10 times less than the current.
Also, yeah, it was 0.2, now it's 0.08. Wait, no, I think it's lower than that even. That is not. Make multiple servers for multicultural. We don't have enough people over in Europe to even warrant a server over there, as well as that would mean us pushing out content on both servers, moderating both servers. I've thought about this idea many times, trust me, and it's just ended up being too much for what it's worth, really. Unfortunately.
Can I just say that we've been streaming for over an hour, and we've had a consistent, around
70 to 80.
75, 80.
Yeah. Again, thank you all for showing up. I appreciate it. We worked so hard on this update.
It's
I'm
really
so glad you guys are excited. Also, everyone in the stream, can I get you guys to do something right quick? Can you guys all go in the general chat, put the 2066 emoji, or just say 2066, either one of those? I'll start it. So the general chat of the Discord, just go put 2066. Also, we are going to have an improved tutorial, so that you guys can understand the server, and we're gonna make it, so as many people can understand it as possible. Because obviously, we don't want to turn people off with a unattractive server right at the start or a confusing server. All that. Do you mean TP on punch or TP based on quest? What do you mean on TP game? What do you mean?
The TP requirement for upgrading stats is less, but also the TP that you get from quests and from crates and from challengers is less than what you would get from the server as it is right now. So it's still balanced, but it takes less TP to upgrade stats.
What does 2066 stand for? What?
God.
Oh. 2066 is
gosh.
June 6th. 6/6. That's the date. 6/6/20. Just put the 20 in the back, and there you go, dude. Nobody figured it out. That's kind of disappointed, guys. It was also in the trailer. But I think we're close to ending this, right?
Yeah, probably. If anyone has any more questions, then go ahead right now.
Still a Q&A. But I'm just going to go ahead and plug this, guys. For anyone here who, watches me as a content creator or streamer, whatever, I'm going to begin making content again after this update. Maybe even on the server. Might be streaming gameplay on the server pod. So you guys can.
Go ahead.
I'm going to be streaming again, basically.
All right, FGY.
Again, yes.
Currently, from the beginning of the server to getting the Super Saiyan form, it takes roughly 10 hours minimum. So it's a lot of playtime. So you're gonna have a lot of stuff to do, and you're gonna have a lot of things to do, and getting the forms will be, especially like the basic forms like Super Saiyan, is gonna be a lot more rewarding.
Thank you for the subscription, Cosmic. 7 months, Mr. Developer Man. DBZ fan himself. Yeah, but as I said earlier, 50 hours of gameplay is a rough estimate for the average person. Just for Z. Assuming you try and, go as fast as possible.
Yeah. Also, the server right now is going to be closed, right? While we're preparing the update.
Yes,
yeah, it's going down. So,
play.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be playing the trailer again once the stream ends.
Are we good? Is everyone good? Any last questions? Last chance.
Yeah. I think we might be good.
Looks like good.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and play the trailer.
$8 Cosmic. Take it or leave it. Again, thank you all for coming here.
DDs won't be a thing at the base update, Sky.
Correct. Have a good day. Playing the trailer now. Boop. Boop.
Eternal Shenron! By your name, I summon you forth!
I am Shenron. I shall grant you any wish. Now speak.